Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories.
Guess who the motherfucking problem is and why they keep losing every single year? 28 years, guess who the common denominator is? All the pieces to the puzzle every year, the Cowboys play good goddamn football and get sent the fuck home in the first round. Guess who the problem is?
Who?
Guess who's still there? No matter, all the players change and they always have a successful, who?
Jerry?
Say his name loud and clear.
You blaming Jerry?
That's the problem. Jerry Jones is the reason why they can't get past the first round. That's the problem.
Oh, no.
Let's address the elephant in the room. That's the elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room is that the big guy. Hold on. Wait a minute. We got a guy that's second team all pro. The quarterback, second team all pro. Did he look like a second team all pro?
Not tonight. No.
Okay.
Not tonight.
Okay.
In the game, in the game where it mattered most. I'm with you. I'm with you. You're right. Stay with me. I'm with you when you're right.
DeRon Bland. He had 5 pick sixes. How he look today? Krispy Kreme.
It's one of them days.
Okay.
Some days you go to work, you ain't never had a bad day at work. Some days. Listen, matter of fact, you ever study for a test? Huh? I remember studying for the SAT. I remember studying for the SAT, and I said, I know when I go and take this test, come game time, I'm finna pass this shit. Shit, boy, when I went and took the SAT, I feel like motherfucker like a motherfucker. As much as I studied, sometimes you don't have the game you want to. Sometimes it don't happen. Hey, listen, I had hopes and aspirations of going to University of Miami, or goddamn University of Florida or Florida State. I took the SAT, boy. I ended up at Lanks University, NAIA school out there in Langston, Oklahoma.
Ocho, they could have gave you the answer to the SAT. You weren't passing it. You weren't passing that test. You and I both know you weren't passing the SAT, even with the answers. You gonna write them both holes down wrong. Man, get out of here, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just trying to give you a good analogy, a good scenario.
Ocho, you know, in a game like this,
yeah,
your big guns. What make Tom Brady? See, people want to say, well, Tom played big in big moments.
Always.
That's what makes Mahomes plays big in big moments.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers didn't play big enough in big moments. As great as he is in big moments, he hasn't played well as Mahomes. He hasn't played well as Brady. That's the difference. Brady play in big moments. It's hard when you look at Brady. Think about all the games, the playoff games that he played in.
Right.
It's hard to go back and say, you know what? You might say 2 or 3 times Brady didn't have it. But 9 times out of 10 or 8.5 times out of 10, Brady brought his A game.
And you know the key thing is, it's not just about Brady bringing his A game, because Brady can't bring his A game because everybody else got to be on point too. Not only did Brady bring his A game, but his supporting cast during those big moments and those big times in playoffs when it mattered most, they also came through. But they also were on point.
How many times in those big moments have those guys shown up, though? See, Brady guys have been in those moments, and they've shown up. Seemingly every time the Cowboys get in those big moments, they get one and done. The moments seem to be too big.
Right.
See, that's why I keep telling y'all, stop talking about, this team reminds me of the Cowboys Super Bowl. No, they don't.
Yeah. That's Jerry. Who said that? Who said that?
Jerry said that foolishness.
So who is the common denominator every time the goddamn Cowboys get sent home that keep putting the pressure and giving us hope? I'm not even a Cowboy fan, but goddamn Jerry gave me hope. That's why I was standing on 10 about business about the Cowboys, because of Jerry Jones. So Jerry let me down. He let all of us down. Stop talking. Go to the background. Be an owner. We know who owns the Cowboys. We know that. Let them boys play football without you adding all the goddamn pressure on top of them.
Nah,
I'm not excusing the bullshit they showed tonight. I'm not excusing that.
That's on the players.
God damn, Jerry, come on, man.
No,
28 years. 28 years, you had plenty times.
Nope. I done saw so many coaches get fired. I done saw them fire Garrett. Jason Garrett. They done fired so many different coaches and defensive coordinators. At some point in time, hold them sorry ass defensive players accountable. They gave up a 40 Walter, 48.
48.
Green Bay went up and down the field until they put the backup quarterback in.
Right.
Up and down the field. Let me tell you how little they thought of the Cowboys defense. On 4th and 2, they go for it.
Right.
Instead of kicking the field goal and going up, 27, they say, nah, we going to go at 35.
That was a statement. Somebody was making a statement. I'm not sure who the statement was to.
We don't care about y'all because y'all do all that yapping. Y'all do all this talking. Yeah, we did. We going to be historic. I don't know the historic defense that's giving up 48, 42. How many points they gave up against Philly? Buffalo went up and down the field against them. I don't know what historic defense ever did that.
Well, I have a question.
I got an answer for you too.
Matter of fact, chat, I have a question for y'all too. So, you could chime in on this. Where do we go from here? Mike McCarthy has lost his job. Obviously, what would he say? Yes.
You think they're gonna fire him?
Man, I heard, if I'm not mistaken, and don't get me wrong, I don't have no sources. I'm the only source I know, but I did read somewhere that Mike McCarthy's future depended on the outcome of this game and what they did in the playoffs. Do you think he did enough to require him to return next year?
I think they got exactly where I thought they would be. I didn't expect them to go to the Super Bowl.
You didn't expect them to go to the Super Bowl after the season they had?
No. Because guess what? Guess how many games they won last year, Ocho? 12. Ocho, guess how many games they won the year before that, Ocho? 12. So what was different about this year than last year? It was just one, it was 22. The other year was 23. And this year was 24. The only thing changed was the year. Nothing else changed. Your quarterback is the same. The players are the same. So you tell me what changed. Dan Quinn is still your defensive coordinator. Mike McCarthy is still your head coach, OC now. Because you remember, Kellen Moore, he wanted all these flashy stats. He just wanted to throw the ball around. Hold on. If somebody throw the ball 60 times, you had 60 pass attempts, 21, 23, 24, 25. You had 85 plays. You ran double the amount of plays at the Packers.
Well, some of that was on the back end in garbage time.
That's what I know. But hey, empty calorie diet. See, we call these a Prescottian. We call these Prescottians. When you look up there and say, man, that man threw for 400 yards. Go back and look and see how many yards he had when the score was 48-16. See how many catches and yards CD Lamb had when the score was 48-16. Because see, you're gonna look at this. Man had 17 targets. I thought the man had a hole in his hands. Because every time Dak threw it to that pressure, Ocho. That pressure. Ooh. They got all them catches. The number one thing that kill a dream is expectations.
Yeah. And guess who put the expectations on everybody? It wasn't the players, but the players weren't doing it.
Because you believed in them. You believed in them. And you yelling at me. I said, Ocho, why you yelling at me?
You had me hot. You had me hot early in the season. I was standing on business about them boys. I was saying, now I have no choice. But again, to me, the common denominator in 28 years, always losing and going home with a first-round exit, regardless of who the coaches are, offensively or defensively, there's one person that's still intact. That seems to be the problem on why they can get over the goddamn hump, and that's brother Jerry Jones, who can't get out his way. He can't get out his way.
Give me a little bit more air. I'm burning up here. Ocho. So I want to know this. We keep talking about Jerry. Jerry ain't made one. He ain't threw one pass. He ain't made one tackle. He ain't made one catch, one interception. At what point in time are you going to blame them 11 on offense and 11 on defense?
Wait, I already blamed them already. We went through that part already.
No, let's stay on them some more. We'll get to Jerry in a minute.
You want to stay on?
What about that defense? Remember how when they was getting scooping scores and they celebrating?
Yeah, they were looking good now. They were looking good.
These young boys went and dropped the 40 water on you.
Yeah.
Jordan Love in his first playoff start, the first quarter.
Yeah, you right.
Did you see the man? I would have told Matt LaFleur, said, nah, I got a perfect rating. Don't mess my perfect rating up. He had a 158.3 and the tight end dropped the ball and dropped it down to 157.2.
Yeah,
the man was perfect. The man was perfect. Look at the throws that he's making.
Yeah,
back foot, both feet in the air.
Speaking of that, look at his arm angles. Look at his mechanics. Look at his mannerisms. Who in the hell that remind you of that used to be there?
Aaron Rodgers. Said in the
Same.
preseason.
They look fucking identical. Throwing off the back foot, the arm angles, throwing over top, throwing from the side. If there's somebody in your way with in your vision, going, man, listen.
That touchdown that he threw on 4th down, did you see how he threw the ball?
Yes.
He threw it.
Hey. Jordan Love is special. And I saw you tweeted. He finna get what kind of money?
Top 5 money. Top 5 money. Top 5.
Oh, hey, young bull, nice. Young bull is nice.
I want to give the GM Brian Gutekunst because he zoomed up and went and got Jordan Love.
Yeah.
When Aaron Rodgers, that's what pissed Aaron Rodgers off.
Yeah.
He zoomed up and got it. And look at those receivers, the Watsons, the Romeo Dobbs, the Heath, the Meltons. Look at those tight ends that he got.
Yeah.
And he's doing it without one of his best offensive line, David Bakhtiari, who's one of the premier left tackles. They got to look at what they've done defensively.
Yeah.
Get Brian Gutekunst. You deserve a lot of credit because not only for the way you drafted, but the way you were willing to move on from Aaron Rodgers. You said, I'm not going to be held hostage any longer.
That took balls.
Yeah.
That took balls, man.
Ocho, at some point in time, you get tired of somebody giving you, look here, you can be in a relationship, but at some point in time, you're going to get tired of your partner giving you the ass to kiss. So how much longer are you going to continue to give me your ass to kiss and I'm paying you $45-50 million?
And you're not getting the results you want on the back end.
What am I paying $50 million for? To get beat by Jimmy Garoppolo? To get beat by Tom Brady that come in there and turn the ball over 3 times?
Right.
So what exactly am I paying for?
You're right. You're right.
A guy that's going to espouse conspiracy theories? No, I mean, so what am I getting?
You're right.
I bet the locker room appreciate it. I bet it's a more harmonious locker room.
I mean, he's a good teammate, I'm sure. Sure he's a good teammate.
Okay, let you tell it.
But them Cowboys hurt me, boy.
They ain't hurt you. Why they hurting?
Why
they hurt? Hey, Ocho, check this out. Yeah. Did you know the Green Bay Packers have more playoff wins at AT&T Stadium 3 than the Cowboys do? How a road team got more playoff wins in your building?
Right.
That's like somebody coming in and having more sex in your bed than you do, and you live there. How that work, Ocho?
Damn. When you put it, I don't like when you put it like that. I don't like the way
what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's rough there, boy. That's rough. That's rough. Hey, the Cowboys stunk it up though, man. They stuck it up on both sides of the ball.
7.5 point favorites.
Damn, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, crazy. You believed in them.
Listen. I'm a visual person. I'm a visual learner. If you show me right, I'm gonna believe what I see until you show me otherwise. See, they didn't show me otherwise until tonight.
No, Ocho.
They didn't show me otherwise until tonight. So now that shit hurt because it sting because I was the one talking shit and taking up for everybody during the season.
You were.
I'm arguing. I'm going. Matter of fact, me and you got into it. Shit, I was dead ass. We dead serious. You know, I'm about to ruin a friendship with my coworker standing on business behind the players.
Yes.
You know, it put a strain on our relationship.
Yes. Because you owe that. You talking about that. That's top 5. I said, Ocho, what? I said, calm down, Ocho. No. Yeah, I don't want nobody talking about that.
Right. Yeah. That's why it hurt. It hurt for me different. Even if you're a Cowboy fan, it's one thing to be a fan of the team, but it's another thing to be on the outside looking in and standing on business by certain individuals and players and not having the leverage to be able to big up and talk that trash back. So now everything you said now is coming to fruition and got me looking like a fool.
It's all
and
good,
that shit got me tearing up.